Hey everyone, first of all, thank you for being here and welcome to your session on how to deploy AI applications on Arrow. My name is Humberto Tinoco. I'm part of the GBB team, and my colleague Rogelio, who's also part of the GBB team, couldn't make the trip. However, this presented an opportunity for us to showcase real-world use case scenario where he's going to be providing infrastructure that I'm going to leverage, and most of the time, that's how it really happens out there with you folks as our customers. Our agenda for today, it's going to be, you came here for three things. See a demo, we're going to be doing the demo. Then you're also here at Build to learn what's new, what we're launching right here. And I'm going to be giving you this exciting news about what's coming starting today. And finally, resources that you can use when going back home at your offices and so on. All right, in terms of the demo, what are we going to do here? We're going to connect. We're going to deploy an Arrow. We're going to connect an application. We're going to provide and enhance that application with AI services. And then we are going to test out that application. If possible, if time permits, we're going to be doing a couple of applications. One where we do, the usual chat AI application, just to showcase how you do it one time. And then if time permits, we're going to be doing a second application with a more specific model usage. All right, let's kick it off. First thing you gotta do is provision your model, your AI model. So I have created a resource group. I'm going to be doing this resource group, which is currently empty. So we're going to create from scratch the AI service. We're going to create a new AI service. We're going to deploy this EaseUS2. All right. We're going to be giving access all networks just for the sake of the demo. And just like that, we are creating the AI service with the model. While the deployment is taking place, I'm going to go to the Arrow console. We're going to create from scratch a new project. So here's the project. We can see that in this project, we have no pods, no deployments yet. It's just, I have just created the project. In the meantime, you'll see the model has been deployed. So we're going to go to the resource. We're going to go to Azure AI Foundry. Within AI Foundry, I'm sure you guys have heard about a lot of AI Foundry conversations over the last 2 days here at Build. So I'm not going to go deep on AI Foundry, but this is where you grab your models and you put them into your application. So we're going to create a new project from a base model, the simplest one. Again, remember, we are creating a chat conversation. Think of, this will cover majority of your needs within your company. And later on, we'll figure out a specific models that you can use for the rest of your internal users. While I'm here, some of the challenges that you may face is around managing quotas, right? So just to highlight, here's where you can actually manage and play around with different regions and managing your quotas, right? This is important to keep everything under control in terms of what you're using and where are you deploying, okay? I'm going to open up here my code. We're going to be using this endpoint and the keys later on when we used our application. I'm going to VS Code. Since we're talking about OpenShift, let's open an Ubuntu terminal. I have here my application. And for the record, and shout out to Rogelio who couldn't make it here to my demo, but this environment of OpenShift, it's running on his subscription. So this is a typical scenario where your sysadmin is providing the infrastructure and I'm playing the role of a developer who's leveraging that infrastructure.
Wow.
I'm gonna get the
okay.
The token to connect the application to Arrow. All right, I make sure I'm in the right project. And then I'm just going to copy my variables. Right. Let me just grab it, all of it. All right. Perfect. Cube control. And this is deploying the service, and then just get my secret. All right, I have linked my application to the Arrow service. Let's see. We didn't have any pods. Now we have one. It's running, but we'll be ready to use one. It says here 1 of 1. All right, and we have already the deployment. While that's happening, we're gonna get the URL of our model. And edit the secret. All right, and we just need API key. All right, seems like we have connected everything right now. Just one-on-one. All we gotta do, since we just updated the credentials for the AI service, the chatbot, we're going to delete the pod, and this is the magic of
Then
OpenShift. We are deleting the pod, and it's restarting automatically. And only this time with the new credentials that we just edited, so that it will recognize the AI service. This is important because what we just did is how you connect an application, Arrow, and an AI model. If you are going to deploy another application, this is what you need to be. This is how you do it, right? Depending on the different models, this is what you have to edit. The rest of the process, it's the same every single time, right? So it's almost ready. When it says 1 out of 1, that's when it's going to be ready. In the meantime, I'd like to take you to the Azure AI Foundry portal, where, like I said, with a chatbot, you're covering most of the requirements within your company, right? But there are times where a specific set of users are looking for something niche, for something very specific. I will talk about an HLS scenario, healthcare scenario. You have over 11,000 models to choose from here, right? So let's think about that scenario where you deliver an AI, a chat application, and you still need to cover the specific requirements for doctors, right? So we filter down here by Microsoft, Health, and you have the specific models for that type of use case scenarios. For instance, image analysis. This is a model that's pre-trained for this specific use case, where it helps doctors analyze CT and MRI images. It gives you all the code that you just copy and paste within your application. In fact, this is the application. You can use it as the application. It gives you a summary and what's this model do, what's out of scope, responsible AI considerations, and such. Even look at here, how niche and specific is. It talks about for different organs. It's a benchmark of how efficient this model is. Okay, so I'll take a look at AI Foundry, and you can find any model around here. It seems like the pod is up and running, so we're going to go and test out our application. So it's showing there. I'm going to say hi, and it's responding. So we just deployed an application, a chatbot application running on Arrow. Okay, so far so good. That was the model, perfect. Let's go back to our agenda. Announcements. This is the premiere. Public preview for OpenShift Virtualization on Arrow. Okay, what does this mean? It means that you can manage your VMs as well as your containers in the same service, in the same dashboard. You have a consistent tool with governance, secure, within the same console. Let's think of optimizing costs. You can do everything in the same dashboard. It does not cost more. It's part of the Arrow service. All you have to do is deploy this on a new, which is the other announcement, a new family of VMs, which are Azure Boost. It's a new family of VMs where you deploy your Arrow, and that opens up the capability of virtualization. This infrastructure is optimized at the CPU, the networking, and storage level to optimize the performance of your virtualization. And finally, you came here for resources. The first one, it's a repo where it's the demo that I have and all of the experiences that my team has gathered over the last few years. So that repo, it's golden nuggets. All the information on Arrow Virtualization, which is the announcement we are doing right now, it's there. And then a quick start on Red Hat OpenShift.